One of the fundamental problems and unavoidable paradoxes and tragedies of human hope is not just its transience and temporality, but also that it's evil. In one way or another, not only is it transience and fades over and over again, and we have to resurrect it in our actions, behaviors all the time, just like meaning, freedom, but hope also is evil because it prolongs the torments, pains, tragedies, miseries of man in one way or another, because hope makes us believe that everything is possible, that everything is going to be possible, and we're going to achieve, become, possess anything and everything that we want because of being hopeful, because of hope, because of the at least temporary manipulation by hope. But ultimately, those things don't happen in reality. Things don't happen as we hope, as hope tells us they will happen. But the paradox, the tragedy, or the contradiction happens in reality. As Arthur Schopenhauer had also predicted and said, the safest way of not being very miserable is not to expect to be very happy. And he advocated pessimism for a reason. He was a pessimist for many reasons because he knows life is the war zone of unpredictability, uncertainty, and also is full of pain, misery, torment, anxiety, heartbreak all the time. And it's better to be pessimistic and remain that way than to become optimists and to realize that the modern world is not what it appears and seems to be. The modern world only appears to be powerful, happy, prosperous, progressive from the outside, but it's actually wrought wrong, wicked, worthless, meaningless from the inside, that it rewards the bad, wrong, wicked in the society and punishes the absolutely good, authentic, virtuous, honest, loyal, straightforward, etc. So that is the tragedy and paradox that we ultimately realize after failing, after getting betrayed by the people, by the society and culture that we trust over and over and over again. So hope makes us always believe that being good, positive, and authentic, honest, loyal, straightforward is enough for great success, authenticity, recognition in our lives. But the opposite is true. People who are not talented, skilled, knowledgeable at all are getting their way ahead. They don't have any merits at all, but only education, power, influence. Hope makes us believe that everything's good and we should continue with and practice humility, honesty, kindness, understanding, loyalty in our lives, only to realize that we're going to encounter failure, we're going to be met with defeat, we're going to be defeated by the very society we trust and we live in. So that is a bitter realization of being hopeful and of hope